Well, it's a Wednesday. Let's get started. Today, we're going to create and make active choices so that we can reflect on endowment and how it relates to both theater and real life in a discussion post. The question of the day today is, tell me 3 ways that you have used improv at school in a class other than in my class in theater. So tell me about a time you used it in math or in English, okay? We're going to start with You Better Work, Low Risk Endowment. Remember, we learned about endowment yesterday, so we're going to ask what it is. We're going to give some examples of endowment. We're going to do a discussion post called Let's Talk About Bring Information. We're going to learn our third guideline, and then we're going to do another discussion post called Let's Talk About It Improv. So even though it's got the same name, it is different from the one from yesterday. It will be pinned at the top. The current discussion posts are always pinned to the top. Okay, let's head to Canvas. On the home page, we're going to click on Assignments. You're going to click on Wednesday. And we're going to talk about You Better Work, Low Risk Endowment. This game is similar to the Low Risk Experts game that we played on Monday. We're going to play it in a breakout room, and you are going to endow with one of these 3 options: a who, a what, or a where, a character, an environment, or an activity. Then you're going to respond with 1 line, and then the other character will respond by endowing with more information. You're going to add a little bit at a time, and then we're going to talk about it. So person A would say, "Hi, Grandma." So they endowed person B with the characteristic of character, grandma. So now person B accepts the offer. "Hi, sweetie," indicating that you are my grandchild. And now I'm going to add something to the scene. "Come in." So that's a where. So wherever grandma lives, you're at grandma's house, and have some hot cocoa. Now you're going to add to the scene. "Grandma, your house," that's the where, "is freezing." So I accepted the offer of being at grandma's house, and I added a situation. It is freezing. Person B, "Here is a sweater. I acknowledge that you are cold. I gave you an object. I knitted for you to keep you warm." So we have the character, we have the place, and we have the activity, have some cocoa. So what information was brought to your scene? Okay, so I want you to do your scenes. I want you to do several scenes, not just one and done. One and done is not a thing in theater. It is not a thing. It may be in other classes, but in theater, it is never one and done. It is always 2, 3, 4, 1,800. You do it as many times as you can before the director stops you, because every time you do it, it will be different. That is the beauty of live theater. So after you've done it, let's say 5 times, we're going to talk about what information was brought to the scene each time, because every time it's going to be different. Sometimes the order will be different. Sometimes what's happening will be different. And then for the assignment part, after your group is over, you're going to write a 4-line scene on your own, just like your activity that you did, except for you're going to type it in the text box. If you were not in the Zoom, all right, I want you to do it in 2. So you're going to do a person A and a person B. And between the 2 lines, they need to have all of this information, okay? So if you're asynchronous, you're going to do it in 2 lines, all right? If you're in the meeting, then I want you to do it in 4. After we do that, I want you to, in your own words, describe endowment. We've now spent 2 days talking about endowment, a little bit about it yesterday, a lot about it today. Tell me in your own words, give me endowment. So now that you know how to accept an offer, yes, and how to endow, which is adding to the scene, you are ready for improv. Now, you can do an improv with only that information. But the third thing you really need to know to make it good is making active choices. All right. This keeps you from just standing there talking on the stage looking weird. This allows you to be active. So we'll watch a video on it, which I encourage you to watch if you're asynchronous. And then we're going to talk about it. So we've played several games this week. What this week has been your favorite improv exercise so far? Now, this can include videos, and this can include what we've actually played in class. I will put a list on here because, sometimes we do different things in class. Sometimes we do extra stuff. So I will update the list so that you have a current list of what has been done for you to choose from. At this point, I'd bring you back and I would ask you to write one thing you learned about improv today in the chat. All right, so every day this week, we're learning about improv. What'd you learn today? One thing that you still need help with, I would need you to rate your learning 1 through 4. And then you're going to go ahead and be released to finish your discussion topic. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a great day, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Bye.